that because it's the federal government that needs it and perhaps wants it for something, that the local people do not have the opportunity to digest and be part of the collaboration process. Do you dispel that myth, and how?
Actually, John, this thing has been addressed since last year, but it's been delayed by some of our elected officials or former officials. That they delay because it's going to be very political, which is true, you know. And when they bring it up to me, I said, this is going to be very political, and it's true. It come out very political, which is it's very healthy for us to discuss this kind of issue. But I know you mentioned to me that's very short time. I do understand that, but the opportunity is here right now. If we think that even short time and the opportunity is good, that will benefit us, since we look at our economy that is we keep going down. I think this is very important that we can go through. The other thing, John, that I just want to bring it up on this issue here in the Marine Monument. Mariana's strength is from Iraqis all the way down to Yap, or all the way down to Rhoda. That we are looking at it. There's three issues here that they're really looking at it, which is conservation of the environment, mining, and fishing. And all we're looking at it is 1/3 of it. The other three 2/3. Those two can be addressed in it. I'm pretty sure we all work together because it's a large area. I'm pretty sure we can all put these things in.
Okay. And so you're saying that there's opportunity for further collaboration.
Oh, yes.
It's not a done deal, and that in fact this is part of that collaboration process in public education.
Yeah,
Dave?
I just want to mention, John, that yesterday at the Rotary meeting we had a gentleman named Mr. Tom.
Right.
That came over and told, and he's gathering questions. And we gave him a whole series of questions. Of course, we also gave him our own opinion.
Right.
But based on what he says, that there are going to be a number of people coming in next month, in October, from the White House, at least sanctioned by the White House, to come over to answer questions that we had that was collected by Mr. Tom, and that this will be the opportunity that we will be able to at least, you know, talk back and forth on our concern and let those people answer those questions. And therefore, we're just beginning, quite frankly. And it disturbs me that before we know what's going to happen, we already say, no, this is not right, I don't think.
Well, you know, it would be helpful if our leaders would have called village meetings, and as you know, we have had growing up. I grew up going to Chalancanoa, to Susupi, to attend those village meetings at the basket court to get the input of the people.
Sure.
That would certainly be a little bit more helpful.
Yeah.
And you're saying that, of course, no. What about, Uncle Dave, before we go on commercial break and let you go with Ike, the notion that this is being shoved down, and therefore the local people, especially the Manamco, the traditional leaders, are being disrespected. Do you think that is the case? Number one. Number two, is there an opportunity for our traditional elderlies and our cultural, traditional fishermen and everybody else to be brought in to the fold to take part in this collaboration process?
This October is the opportunity for anyone and anybody that wants to hear it out. They will have an opportunity to listen to what the federal people will say. There's one thing that I do want to re-emphasize, the fact that, number one, our Constitution and our laws protects those islands up there and the habitat. Number two, the water surrounding the whole Marianas belongs to the federal government. So there's really not much we can say about what has to happen with the ocean, okay? And therefore, we must, on that premise, we will then be able to address some of the other concerns. And the idea that we are left out, this is not so. An opportunity will come around in October for anybody and everybody that wants to talk to the feds will have an opportunity, because I'm quite sure that there'll be a forum, there'll be town hall meetings, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Ike, before we go on commercial break and let you go, anything else you want to cover that you missed?
Well, I just want to mention that if they need more information, or they want us to reach them, to give them more information, or to really understand what the issue is, they can call the office, the Monument office in Garapan. I don't know. It's 234-2665. I think that's the number.
Okay.
And we'll set up a presentation for them, and they can ask questions as much as they could.
And there are a few public presentations, anyways, that's happening.
Yeah.
They're publicized in the papers. Okay, well, that's it. Tansit, as they say. Appreciate your take on the issue. Of course, the fact that you represent the Manamkon, the generation, and speaking on from that level is very much appreciated.
I didn't know I represented the Manamkon, but I'll take that responsibility.
Take it from us, and thank you, Sidus Masi.
Oh, my pleasure. I appreciate being on your air.
Sidus Masi for explaining the issue and clarifying some of the issues that I think many of our viewers appreciated tonight.
Oh,
and FYI, the Northern Marianas Descent for Self-Government and Indigenous Rights will present their positions tomorrow on the show as well. So this is good public education.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kudev.
Sidus
Masi. We'll go ahead and pause for our first commercial break. And of course, continue appreciating the debut of the public service announcement of the support for the Marine National Monument. This show is being made possible through the Friends of the Marine National Monument. And so join us. We have another half hour. We welcome Karl T Reyes and, of course, former Congressman Andrew Sablan Salas. Stay tuned. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
I believe we should have our own say in how our island waters are managed.
I believe in conservation. Our people practice it for generations, and now we need it more than ever.
I believe the smart choice is to make money from our island marine resources without destroying them.
I believe it's my responsibility to make sure my children and my grandchildren can still enjoy our island's marine life.
If you believe, let's decide together how the Marianas Trench Monument can be right for us. Visit our website for more information or share your voice by writing the newspapers or signing the Friends of the Marianas Trench Monument petition. We believe.
Megabyte has done it again. Come step up to the Mega Zone for the ultimate in gaming on Saipan. If you're a serious gamer, you want high-speed professional gear, and you'll find it here at the Mega Zone. Play with up to 18 of your friends at private stations. Mega Zone has the latest games, the best hardware, high-speed connections, and even a huge full projection screen. And digital video cameras allow you to log on and see the action even before you arrive. So come, join the fun at the Mega Zone, open every day, Beach Road, Garapan.
As a police officer, I see a lot of traffic violations, and that means giving my fair share of tickets. But most of them are preventable, including seatbelt violations. The biggest excuse I hear is some guy who was just going down the road or around the corner on an errand and didn't think to put his seatbelt on, or decided it wasn't that important. Next time you take a short ride, take the time to buckle up. A little bit of effort can save you a lot of trouble.
Remember, seatbelts must be worn day and night. Click it or ticket.
Are you in the network?
We're at the network!
I'm loving the network.
I am in the network!
PPI has the CNMI's largest and most dependable network. Choose from our trusted CDMA and GSM networks and enjoy special pricing on incoming calls. PPI has the only 24-hour on-island customer service, and our low rates, superior coverage, and unmatched quality set PPI a level above. That's why at PPI, it pays to be in the network.
Buenas dan hafaday. Todos si man malago, man mangana sa lapi para linalota zan para tafan independenti. Wahagi zahita siempre ko langay minakat za edzo na manahanohit para otro para tafan maazuda. Y Oficina Vocational Rehabilitation, una agencia pública madedica para uma ajuda e man qualificado na persona, siha ni mangay disabilidad ni manesisita